In Altena, the kingdom of magicians, the true queen's magic was all that kept the freezing temperatures of the surrounding snowy lands at bay. But as the mana of the world grew weaker, so did her power. Bit by bit, the ice and cold began to encroach on the castle.
Citizens, we all feel the magic draining from the land as mana weakens. For our mighty kingdom of Altena, this is of grave concern. We shall not sit idly while our country crumbles. No, we must open the forbidden portal to the Sanctuary of Mana, and then we can obtain the Sword of Mana.
I thought that was just a
Be still. Legend says the portal to the Sanctuary of Mana only appears after activating the Mana Stones throughout the world. Obviously, no country would willingly give up a precious Mana Stone, so we expect a certain amount of resistance. We shall muster our strength and take the Mana Stones by force. Our true queen will obtain the Sword of Mana to rule her magic empire.
Long live the true queen! Glory to Altena!
Oh, come on, Jose! Please?
Hush! No need to shout, Your Highness. Honestly, you know, I used to be the sharpest of the great magic users in the Altenish court.
Whoa, hang on. I do not need another trip down your winding memory lane. Just teach me the rest of yesterday's lesson.
I've told you time and time again, you cannot use magic simply by learning the steps. Your magic has not manifested because you rely on form instead of spirit.
Oh, please, not another lecture. Fine, I just won't ask for lessons anymore then. Take that.
Oh, this child.
No, she leaves me. I can't ogle her anymore.
Look, there's Victor. Hey, Victor! Hey!
Oh, morning, Your Highness. Have you finished your magic lessons already? You know Jose complains to me whenever you skip lessons, right? Please consider my plight next time, Your Highness.
Angela, princess and heir to the throne of Altena. With a heavy burden dogging her steps, Angela grew up fatherless in the shadow of her mother's royal duties. Her childhood was extremely lonely. Instead of affection from her mother, it seemed all she received were scoldings. Though she knew that the queen had important responsibilities that kept the two from playing, that knowledge didn't stop Angela's frustrated tears. Starved for attention, the princess grew into a rebellious youth. She often acted out, playing pranks on members of the court. Though Angela became a renowned beauty, much like her mother, she remained woefully unable to wield the magic power of her bloodline. That lack of talent was never far from her mind.
Ugh, I'm so bored. Why does nothing ever happen around here?
Yeah, we could just jump down and talk to Victor some more, but he already bailed on us. I suppose Victor's the gardener. Never really explained in who he is compared to Jose. Let's go ahead and just follow the prompts on this one. Your Highness, Victor was searching for you. Well, I just spoke to him. And hey, forbidden area. Can we get inside? Nope. By order of the true queen, this area is off limits. None are allowed at the moment. Go ahead and talk to you. Stand back, Your Highness. The mages are practicing their magic. It's not like you'll ever be able to join them or anything like that. Ha! No, they're pretty nice about it. They never really taunt Angela to her face about not being able to use magic. But we've already proven them wrong. The true queen is an important meeting. Something about the fate of the kingdom or some such. The Crimson Wizard is with her, of course. I believe it's the War Council. And hey, we got a double back. Now, in the SNES version, yeah, you basically have to talk to everyone at random until you find the right one.
The Crimson Wizard is training the mages harder than ever. I heard some were injured, but I suppose that's one of the dangers of war. I'm not sure, but the Crimson Wizard might be as powerful as Her Majesty the Queen now.
Oh, there you are. Your Highness, the Queen and her advisor have called for you. I will wait for you in the gardens. Now is not the time to dawdle.
Please hurry, Your Highness.
Well, since there's no time limit or prompt or anything like that, I will continue to dawdle. Can I leave the castle? The answer is no. But basically, outside the castle gate is the castle town, which we will probably never see in this playthrough. So we'll just follow the shining star. Now, Victor, you could have saved time and been here earlier.
This is urgent. Her Majesty is preparing our troops to invade Valsena across the sea. We must go to her, Your Highness.
Yeah, information on basically the country invading another one without a provocation. Please enter, Your Highness.
Your Majesty, I believe you sent for me?
Angela, allow me to explain. As you know, we must control the Mana Stones to gain access to the sanctuary. That is the reason for our invasion. Legend says if we activate the energy of the Mana Stones in the world, the portal will open. And we don't question legend.
He knows they're already all
We
true
shall
in
begin with
JRPGs.
the Altena'te Mana Stone.
How will you do that?
We will use a forbidden magic spell, outlawed because it takes the life of the enchanter in exchange for that mana energy. However, my associate and I are too important for this sacrifice. If we use your body as a vessel for that cursed magic, your death would act as the catalyst we need to release the Mana Stone's true power.
But Mother!
You've been a useless blight on my lineage for far too long. To think that my daughter could be so weak and powerless. Under these circumstances, sacrificing yourself for the spell is the most fitting end for my heir. Now come, my child.
No!
She's gone.
I just think the SNES version handled that scene a little bit better, because she gets surrounded by the guards and such.
Where? I'm outside the castle. But why would my mother...
Install such a poor clothes with such big holes anyone can crawl through.
I can't return, but I have no idea what to do now. Wasn't there a village to the east? That might be my only option at this point.
We don't keep any items we pick up, so we'll just ignore the shiny spots. But we will be back here later to get them. And if Angela is your main, here's your normal battle tutorial. Easy peasy.
I actually won, I think.
That done. We'll just make our way through, take on the enemies. Again, we will not keep any experience we gain. But we're still not in a whole lot of danger of dying. Back, here's how you run away. Nice and easy. I doubt I'm even going to have enough CP for a class strike. Good to corner enemies with a repel attack and then finish with an area strike. But yep, reality is about to ensue.
It's too cold. I can't take another step. I want to go home. Please, Mother. Please. Where am I?
Oh, they interrupted the game over music. So, come talk to the people who helped us.
Lord, you're awake. My daughter found you in the snowfield. We brought you back to Ulrent. Please rest until you feel well. Cheery, look! Our guest woke up.
Yay! Can I play with her? Huh? Can I?
And why am I using her younger version's character model?
No, don't bother her. But I'll play with you.
Yay!
Now, if Angela is your main character, when we come back to this town later and talk to them, we'll learn a chain skill. For the most part, if a character is named, that usually means you can learn a chain skill from them by talking to them with your protagonist who is most closely associated with them. Otherwise, let's go ahead and explore the town. Thanks for saving my life, I guess. Don't really need to talk to anyone else.
I think I'll go for a walk to boost my mood.
Even though it's just as cold as it was before, you're still wearing as little as you were. You could just fall over from hypothermia once again. But that's no longer a problem. That was only for plot purposes. Go ahead and follow the shining star.
Ma'am, I don't know what to do. Please give me guidance.
Sometimes people lose any last spark of hope and fall into the deepest despair. When that happens, you must go to Holy City Wendel and seek advice from His Eminence, the Priest of Light.
The Priest of Light?
To find your way through the darkness of despair, you will need a guiding light. Go to Wendel, child. That is your fate.
Now question, does that fortune teller's model have any eyes?
Come on! This fraud told me the same thing. Go to Wendel or whatever. All I asked was whether my next child was going to be a boy or a girl.
I love that. And the joke's on you, guy. Even if you had gone to Wendel, the priest would have just said, "Oh, you can't do anything. You got to revive the mana goddess and find the sword of mana." That's how they're in on it together.
Holy City Wendel, huh? I don't know what awaits me there, but I guess it's bound to be better than getting caught here in my own kingdom. I'll go. I mean, nothing could possibly be worse than staying cooped up in the castle. And if I learn how to handle my magic, maybe my mother will welcome me back. There's a chance, at least.
Heart heavy with the Queen's rejection, Angela left Altena'te as a wanted criminal with a price on her head.
And that's the end of our prologue. So Angela finished recounting the harrowing story of how they came to be on this journey.
So, wait. The Sword of Mana? Huh. I think my mother mentioned that thing. But if I can get it before her, I can show her that I'm not powerless. She might even let me come back. Hey, take me with you. Please, come on.
Certainly. And the more elementals we meet, the more magic you can learn yourself.
Really? That's perfect.
She already officially joined our party. We don't get another fanfare. And thus we arrive at the free city of Maia. If it's run by the Fake Clan, we are playing the wrong game.
I am afraid that I have no idea where to go from here.
Why don't you ask around town for ideas?
More importantly,
That seems like the best plan. We may learn something important to our journey.
More importantly, we gotta loot
do
first.
my best. Though I confess, I am not used to conversing with strangers.
You talk to yourself a lot, Reese. I don't like it here. Guess I won't be returning to Jed for a while. It's just the port of Maia. Keep your head down and eyes peeled, you hear? Golden Road is west of this town. It's just another stone path, though. No gold to be seen. Welcome to the free city of Maia. Ships regularly travel these docks to Jed's stronghold. So we basically get some not overly entirely useful information from the people with the green dots, so we'll just focus on the ones who tell us what we need to know. You're looking for mana stones, huh? I'd reckon His Majesty the Hero King of Altena'te knows a thing or two. So we got that, and where's the rest of our party? Keep an eye out for them all the time, too. They're usually outside, but I will double check for the others. Of course, that was a good time to... Oh, only 4. I thought it more than that. Oh well. Candy, dart, medical herb, BI. A BI? NGO? Nope. So while we're here, here's the item menu. Organize your ring from the item menu. Press up to ring the ring menu while exploring and battling. Remember, on the field during battle, you can only use the 12 different items commands that are set to the ring menu. You can stock up to each 9 of each item to use in battle. So we got okay, switches time to day or night. That is a good one to have. See, items on hand versus the ring menu. I definitely want to bring in the honey elixir, but more importantly, the fairy walnut. That's a good one. And let's see. So Bat Moai decreases an enemy's magic attack and magic defense. Not necessary. Others, Slime Eye decreases the enemy's attack. They're handy to have if you don't have characters with those abilities. The class path I intend to take will get them forced magically. So these are pretty good. Cerberus Paw imbue allied weapon with fire elemental damage. Absorb MP. That is good for Angela if she runs low. So keep those on hand. Others. Trade icon deals dark magic damage. These projectiles, we basically use them as items, lob them at enemies. Class items can NPCs we don't have. But for the most part, I'll keep things open. And maybe adjust things off camera or as needed. Nobody has any training points. What do you have to say? Head west from here and take Golden Road to get to the merchant town of Bazer. Lots of traders used to come to our town, but the road is infested with monsters. Now hardly anyone comes. Interact with Cat. Let's find the rest of our party, see if we can gain more information. Hey, there's Angela. Can we just stay here and rest for a while? We've been fighting monsters forever. I think we deserve a break. Now, the thing with Angela is her Valley Girl-ish accent is perfect for her. I may exaggerate a little bit, but for the most part, I think they did a good job with her. She's got the best of the voices for the girls. So, in terms of Charlotte, no sign of her here. Let's go ahead and stock up on weapons.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
I love shopping.
Oh, nothing new for the others.
Come again.
And unfortunately, the armor shop is on the other side. Now, your main character will always be the one who explores around town. You won't be able to swap around.
Welcome. Lots of wares to browse.
And we can finally start buying headgear as well.
Oh, good choice.
I'll make use of this.
Oh, good choice.
I love shopping.
Now, for the most part, armor you get does not really have any specific effects other than increasing your defense and magical defense.
Come again.
Same with weapons, so basically the stronger the better, like 99% of the time. I don't think there are any exceptions, but I could be wrong. Let's go and find Charlotte and continue on. Actually, I'm going to want to stop at the inn, too. Actually, can I even leave town yet? Nope.
We all escaped Jag, but I heard rumors before we left that the Priest of Light risked his life to put a barrier around Wendel to repel the Beastman.
And his New York accent's even stronger than Charlotte's.
It made His Eminence fall so dangerously ill. He collapsed. They say a young priest named Heath is the only one in Wendel who can cure the deadly sickness. But no one knows where he is. This could be bad.
What? No, not Grandpa. This is bad. I have to go back.
Random NPC blocking the camera.
Charlotte, even if we could go back, there's nothing you can do. We have to get the Sword of Mana and find Heath in order to save your grandfather. I know it sounds harsh, but it's the truth. You know that's the only way we can help right now. So dry those tears, okay?
Grandpa.
Now, we could leave town now. Don't want to do that just yet. Again, where's Charlotte? No sign of her outside. Then again, she is small, it's hard to find, but we need to talk to this guy. The mini jester.
Yes, hello. I am Von Voyage, and you are? Oh, never mind. It hardly matters. You simply must see my invention. Wait for me in the backyard.
Okay, random guy whose house you broke into. What do you have to say? I'm Von Voyage's sister, Von Soir. My brother says he's an alchemist, but he's just a regular inventor. He's never meddled with metals, after all.
You want to know what this is, right? Right? Just wait.
I'll tell you tomorrow.
There's only one easy way to Altena'te from Maia, and that's the bridge. It's down the treacherous Golden Road, and it's full of monsters. Hardly an effective or safe travel route. However, behold, with my new deluxe super cannon. You can reach it in one blast. It's the latest model, and I'm almost done. So, what do you think?
Well, we have no opinion on it, apparently. But we will take the shiny spot. Ooh, 20 lucre, thank you. Well, let's find Charlotte in town and rest up and move on. Yeah, they're almost always outside, so I'm just gonna do a quick... Ooh, hello. Yeah, these cups don't grant the wishes we have. Oh, there you are, Charlotte. Hello. I'm such a sweet little innocent kid. It's a travesty you have to fight so many monsters. You should be protecting me, you know. I gotta do better on the accent part. Very walnut. And we'll rest up. Start a new day.
Welcome.
And Angela uses the same sleep she did when we ran during Jad. Go ahead and save. I haven't saved since we left Jad, so good time. And let's move on. Everything else to say? Oh, that's the Priest of Light. Move on.